So, in this video, we will learn about the div element in HTML. So, previously we have learned about the span element, and the div element is quite similar to the span element. It is a empty box, but unlike span element, the div element is not inline. It is a block level element. And many of the times we use the div element to contain information and then to style that. So basically we use the div element as a container to the other elements. So what do I mean by that? So let's go to the browser and let's have a look. I am here in the Notion page, specifically the Notion pricing page, and I know that you have seen many of the things, something like this, many of the times, right? These pricing cards and so on and so forth. So here, as you can see, this particular card has a particular style. And inside of that, there is, I believe there might be some heading, there are some paragraphs, there is a button, there are some list elements, so on and so forth. And if I just inspect that, and as you can see, I'm not sure if this is visible or not. So yes, so this is a div element, right? Okay, not this one. Let me just grab once again. Yeah, so this is a section element which we will talk definitely in the upcoming videos, but after that we have the header, and then we have this div. Okay, and inside of that, what we have all of the content, and as you can see, this is the total div which we have, the enclosing one, and there is the grid and so on. So this is the div. Okay, so div elements are basically used to contain the other elements so that we can style them properly. That is basically it. So let's go to our browser. So this is the thing, and let's have a look in the code right now. So let's create something like a card, and please don't worry about the styling. We will definitely cover all of that in the later part. So let's create a div element. So div, okay, and inside of that, let's create a heading. So do something like h2 and something like to the pre, something like we want to build a card similar to the Notion page. So let's do that. So this is free, and then inside of that we have the paragraph which will say something like $0 per month. Okay, and after that we have a button, and inside of that let's say like sign up for free. Okay, so let's go to the browser right now and see. So yes, as you can see, this is the content here which we have, and if I just do the inspect, okay, as you can see, this is the div which we have created, but there is no styling, right? So let's add a border. Don't worry about that currently right now about the borders, but just follow along. We will definitely have the dedicated sections for the borders. So let's do style and then border, and then we have something like 2 pixels solid, and something like light green or something like this, or light coral. Yeah, let's see how that looks. So what I have done, style, which is set to border, which is 2 pixels, that will be solid, and that the border will be this color. Okay, now if I go to the browser, so as you can see, here is our border, and this is the tip of the iceberg. We can do much more things with the help of CSS. We can style them, we can position them in the center, so on and so forth, but you get the idea. So div elements are generic boxes in which we store the contents, something like this, like the H2P button or some other elements, and by doing so we are able to style them properly as we wanted. So this is the div element in HTML.